we have developed the best Duncan Hines spice cake mix recipe to warm you up in the chilly autumn months. It's quick, easy, and versatile. While everybody else is scouring the internet for the same old boring recipes, ours will hit the ball out of the park. You can even make this cake in advance, freeze it, and simply thaw and decorate it when needed. What is a Duncan Hines spice cake mix recipe? Over the last couple of decades, we have seen a massive increase in cake box mixes of all kinds and flavors. One specific flavor that seems to increase in popularity every year is a spice cake flavor. Traditionally, this flavor profile incorporates hearty autumn spices like cinnamon, allspice, cloves, nutmeg, and ginger. Unfortunately, this naturally means that you will have to buy all of these spices. So, what is the best solution? Buying the ultimate spiced cake mix that already includes all of them from Duncan Hines. Using a cake mix will save you a ton of time and money. Another ingredient we have added that isn't always traditional is chopped pecan nuts, both inside the batter and as garnish. These will help add some nice crunchy texture to make this cake even more unique. And finally, we top this cake off with a semi-neutral vanilla cinnamon-flavored frosting. You can easily adjust the consistency to your liking and even make a glaze. And, if you don't want to use our recipe, just make sure to add some cinnamon to yours. What you will need in making this recipe. Ingredients for the cake. 1 package, 15.2 ounces, Duncan Hines Moist Deluxe Spice Cake Mix. 3 large eggs, room temperature. 1 cup applesauce. Half a cup of vegetable oil. 1 cup pecan nuts, toasted and chopped. Ingredients for the frosting and topping. 1/3 cup of salted butter softened at room temperature. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. 3 cups confectioner's sugar, sifted. 1 to 3 tablespoons milk, room temperature. Half a cup of pecan nuts, toasted and chopped, optional. Step 1. Prepare the cake batter. To start, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius. Then, line a 10-inch cake pan with non-stick baking paper. You can also spray the sides with non-stick cooking or baking spray. To make the cake batter, start by adding the cake mix into a large mixing bowl. Then, make a well in the center. Add the large eggs, applesauce, and vegetable oil to the well. Start mixing the ingredients until they are almost fully combined. Right before you finish the mixing process, add in the chopped nuts and give the mixture its final stir. Step 2. Bake the cake. Gently pour the cake batter into your lined baking tray. Bake the mix recipe for roughly 35 to 45 minutes. When your cake has been fully baked, a toothpick or cake testing needle will come out clean. Then, remove the cake from the oven and allow it to cool inside its pan for 20 minutes. Next, you can remove the cake from the pan and leave it on a wire cooling rack to completely cool down. Step 3. Make the spiced frosting. While your cake is cooling completely, start making the vanilla spiced frosting. Place the softened butter into a large mixing bowl. Cream it until it becomes light and fluffy, roughly about 8 minutes. Then, add the vanilla extract and cinnamon spice. Make sure they are well incorporated into the aerated butter. Next, you can add the sifted powdered sugar to the butter. Cream all of these ingredients together for 5 minutes. Then, add milk as you need it to adjust the consistency to your liking. Step 4. Assemble the cake. You can either divide the layer into 2 or 3 or use it as it is. Then, layer it with your frosting and finish it with some more over the top. Of course, you can create more elaborate decorations with a piping bag and nozzle. Tips and tricks. A regular box of Duncan Hines cake mix calls for water, oil, and eggs. However, our recipe goes above and beyond that. We added applesauce instead of water to give the cake more texture and flavor. If you don't want to use oil in the recipe, you can use melted and cooled butter. However, it will have different effects on the cake's texture than vegetable oil does. If you have an egg allergy or a type of dietary restriction, you can substitute it with mashed bananas. Using a denser substitute, like a mashed ripe banana, you can still hold the mixture together. You can use any type of nut that you'd like. Make sure to toast them to release their nutty flavors. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.